today's class. So again, the theme is operators. What are operators? I just gave a small hint in the previous class. I'm gonna close chat and Q&A for some time. In the middle, in between, again after some time we'll see it. So yeah, everyone, once come look at the screen once. So operators are nothing but any like calculation or any mathematical thing or anything, any operation that does between two variables or two numbers, two strings or anything like that. For example, if you write, I have two numbers here, right? For example, if I write, let sum equal to a plus b, okay. Now I will be writing console.log sum. You will be getting the output like 5 plus 8. What is the number? You will be getting it. That is fine. So now can you tell me, like any one of you can tell me, like just give it a guess or use your mathematical knowledge. What is the mathematical operation that we are doing in line number 4? Yeah, A and B are operands. That is exactly right. Plus is operation. That's right. No, mathematical symbol. Okay, you're saying, okay, sum or addition, anything. You're saying that plus only, right? Okay, I got the point. So yeah, we are doing something here, right? A symbol. We are writing a small symbol here, right? Like this symbol. That symbol is nothing but addition. Like that, we perform different mathematical operations in a programming world. I don't know if you know this or not. If you want to be good at programming, you have to be good at mathematics. Because whatever we have done in mathematics, that same thing we are going to do again in your programming too. Like there will be logarithms, there will be like probability calculations. You will see at the later classes. But in programming also, there will be a bit of mathematics involved, not calculus and all, but a bit of mathematics involved. So whenever you're trying to do mathematical operations or any kind of operations in programming world, we call them operators. That symbols we call them as operators. And if you see here, we are what two things that we are performing this operation? Can you tell me that? What two, in between which two things are you performing an operation? Which two things? Like you can tell me the variable names if possible. Variables, but what variables? Give me the variables name. Yeah, A and B. Yeah, A and B. So those A and B are called operands. Those are called operands. So remember, A comma B are called operands. Your plus symbol is called operator. There are types of operators. It's called an arithmetic operator, but I'll talk about the types later. Plus is called operator. The plus is performed to which, to what? Those are called operands. So A comma B are operands. Plus is an operator. Remember it always. So the theme is set. The theme is nothing but your JavaScript operations. This is how an operator looks like. Console.log 2 plus 3 equal to 5. That's a basic operators. Let's go in front. So there are different JavaScript operator types we have. Like we have assignment, arithmetic, comparison, logical, bitwise, string, and we also have few other JavaScript operators. Oh, you want me to zoom in? Okay. We also have other JavaScript operators which we will discuss. So let's first start with assignment operators. Assignment operator is nothing but equal to. Some of you don't know console.log is nothing but printing the value. Printing, it's just for printing. Console.log is for printing. So yeah, assignment operator is nothing but equal to. This equal to symbol you see, right? Every day, like from the starting first class, I'm showing it to you. Let A equal to 2. This equal to symbol is there, right? This is called an assignment operator. That's it. Assignment operator is nothing but equal to. Equal to is called assignment operator. But in this equal to, there are again different types. For assignment operator only, there are like different assignment operators. Like how? We can combine this equal to with different possible values, like you can write plus equal to, minus equal to, star equal to, division equal to, remainder equal to, exponential equal to. What are these different assignment things? I'll teach you. For example, if I write let's say a equal to 2, now I am writing a plus equals to 4. I'm writing a plus equals to 4. I'll do console.log. Okay. Of a. We will run it. You tell me what happened. I will run the code. In the chat, you tell me like what has happened, why I'm getting that answer. Okay. I'm getting 6. Can anyone guess and tell me what happened here? I wrote let a equal to 2 here. Let a plus equal to 4 here. When I'm writing console.log a, I'm getting 6. In the code, I have nowhere written 6. Yeah, you're keeping the answer. That's exactly right. A plus equal to 4 is nothing but writing in a way like a equal to a plus 4. This is nothing but this a plus equal to 4 is nothing but a equal to a plus 4. The both are same thing. If you think a equal to a plus 4, what is a here? 2. The 2 will be coming here. 2 plus 4 is 6. So the output is 6. That's it. It is nothing but a equal to a plus 4. This a is nothing but this 2. 2 plus 4 is 6. The 6 will be your final output. That is the point. The same thing goes for minus. The same thing goes for star. The same thing goes for division. The same thing goes for remainder. The same thing goes for star star. Star is nothing but power. Power. Like in mathematics, you have seen, right? 2 power 2, 2 power 3. If I run the code here, you will see it. It is 16. 16 is nothing but 2 power 4. It is nothing but star here. 2 power 4. 2 power 4 is 16. So that is all your... so yeah, moving forward. This is very important. Please pay attention. Increment and decrement operator. You may not understand it in one go. I will try to explain it better because increment and decrement is a very tricky one. Some of you will get it in one go. Some of you will not understand it in one time. So yeah, let's see. I'll do my own example. Let's take letter a equal to 6. Okay. Console.6, and you answer me it in the chat. Don't put it in Q&A for this kind of interaction. Put it in chat. What will be my output now? What will be my output? If I run this code, what will be my output? 6. You all agreed it is 6, right? You're putting 6 in chat. You all agreed it is 6. Okay. Now what I'm saying is there is an operator called increment operator in JavaScript. What this increment operator will do is it's just nothing but a plus plus. A plus plus. A plus plus is nothing but there are two. You can write a plus plus, or you can also write it like plus plus a. In two ways you can write it, a plus plus and plus plus a. So that plus plus is nothing but it will increment your value by 1. It will increment the value by 1. Now let's say a equal to a plus plus. Okay. Now what do you think the output will be? I'm asking you all this for a reason. I'll tell you. What do you think my output will be? I'm receiving some 6s. I'm receiving some 7. It will be 7. Oh, I'm so sorry. My mistake. I have to keep it in. Yeah, this post increment. My mistake. Who has said 6 is only right? Yeah. But still it is 6. Let me keep it down here. This is way better to understand. Yep. Yeah. Look at this thing carefully. Yeah. In line number 1, I said a equal to 6. In line number 2, I'm writing a plus plus, which has to increment by plus 1. In line number 3, again I'm printing the value of console.log a. Can you tell me why in line number 2 I have received output is 6 and line number 3 I have received the output is 7? Why? Because I'm incrementing here only, but why here I got 6 and here I got 7? Some of you already know this, because that's why some of you confused me in chat 6 and 7. Yeah, some of you already know this. Some of you, I will tell it to you why. How console.log works is, in console.log, which one comes first, plus plus or a? Answer me this one. When you're reading a console.log, which one comes first in line number 2? Is a coming or plus plus coming? Which one comes first? A, right? A comes first. In console.log, a comes first. You all agreed with it. So, what is the value of a? 6. The value of a is 6. So, what this console.log will do is, first it will read this value of a, it will print the value here. It will print 6 here. Then later on, in the memory, in the computer's memory, it will be incremented to 7. It will be incremented to 7. So that is the reason when again I'm printing console.log of a, I'm getting 7. But if I do the same thing previous to a, like plus plus a, right here only I will get 7. It is called pre-increment. 7 7. So have you understood pre-increment and post-increment? Pre-increment is nothing but writing plus plus before the variable. Post increment means writing plus plus after the variable. If you write after the variable, you will get the value of increment later. In the first you will get the value of complete increment. How can we write a plus plus? You can just write it like a plus plus and it will work. JavaScript understands, it will write. Just write a plus plus. In the mathematics it is completely wrong, but in JavaScript it is okay. Again I'm saying a plus plus is nothing but, if I am a, I'm just adding one more number to myself. You can write a and a plus plus like this also you can write. Now at this the output will be 6 and still 6. You'll be getting 6 and 6. Again if you write console.log at down, then only you will be getting 7. Then only you will be getting 7 because it is getting incremented in line number 3. Yeah, a plus plus is equivalent to a equal to a plus 1. This one I should have told to you. A plus plus is equal to a plus 1. This is equal to this one. Again, I'm explaining from the start. There is something called increment in JavaScript. Increment is nothing but plus plus, which is nothing but adding plus 1. Adding plus 1. For example, if I write a plus plus, this is exactly means a equal to a plus 1. This exactly means a equal to a plus 1. And also there is another way of increment, that is plus plus a. It is also equal to a plus 1. Both the same thing. A plus plus a are the same thing. This is called post increment. And this is called pre-increment. Post increment and pre-increment. In post increment, what happens is, if you do console.log, let's put it here also. Okay. If you write console.log a plus plus, your output will be still 6. Your output will be still 6 only. Why? Because in console.log console.log first will read a. So the output will be a 6 only. It will be 6. But inside the computer, it will be updated to 7. Console.log a. It is 7 now. Previously it is 6, now it is 7. Why? Because in console.log first reads the value of a, not plus plus. Which one comes first? Like someone asked me why in Manohar. Which console.log, which one have you written first? A or plus plus? Manohar, like Manohar or Uttam, if you are not understood, let me know. You're writing A first. JavaScript reads line by line and left to right just like a human. JavaScript reads the code just like a human. So when I write A plus plus, first I'm going to read A. What is the value of A? 6. So 6 will be printed. Then in the computer it will be incremented to plus plus. In the computer it will be incremented to 7. So that's the reason when again you are printing it, you will be getting 7. But if the same thing you do plus plus A, now first only you're doing plus plus. So console.log will read plus plus now. So computer knows, okay, he's trying to add something to A, and it will add plus 1 to 6 and the output will be 7. 7. Yeah, JavaScript reads top to bottom from left to right. Like top to bottom, each line from left to right, just like humans. How we read top to bottom, and every line you read from left to right. In some cultures, they read from right to left, but usually we read from left to right, the same thing. In which condition? You can use plus plus A for no confusions. But yeah, plus plus A plus plus, both gives you the same thing. Become 7 as you shown, it will be 8 then. Yeah, again if I do, no, here it will be 7 only because you have already incremented it. But again if you do plus plus here, then it will be 8. But JavaScript don't talk to one. I didn't get it. But yeah, for A plus plus you need to print output 2 times. Yes. Yeah, first no, this is not 7. That's what I'm saying. Here if I write it in this manner, it has to be 6 because first the 6 is getting printed. 8 will not come. 8 will not come in this anyway because increment means plus 1 only. For 8 you need to do plus 2. If you want your output to get 8, again you need to do plus plus here. If you do like this, then in line number 4 the output will be 7, line number 5 the output will be 8. So yeah, inline auto arrange 6190 in one line. In one line, I'll tell you in the coming class how to do it in a single line. The outputs in single line. So yeah, the same way, the same logic goes for minus minus also. The same logic goes for minus minus also. Now you tell me the output of what will be this output. I have told you for plus. You tell me the thing for minus. This is answered. This is answered. I'm just seeing Q&A for some time. So not given output in VS Code in the same code running. Then let's use browser for now. We'll check this later. Logic. We use logic of increment decrement. Just it is there. It's not compulsory that you need to use it. If you want, you can use it. It's just it is there. So yeah, it is 5. This is 5 and this will be 6. 6 and 5 who have given it is right. Why? Because you are doing post decrement. It is post decrement. Now what about pre-decrement? What about this? What will be the output now? Yeah, 5 and 5 is right. Because now here only it is decreasing itself. Whew. So that is post increment and pre-increment. What happened when we put float value? Nothing happens. Float is just like a number in JavaScript. It's not a different thing. I think, Hari, you are coming from a Java background, maybe. I think so. In Here, even if it is float or a big integer, it doesn't care. JavaScript doesn't care whether it is float or anything. It is a number for JavaScript. It just 6.3 minus 1, it is 5.3. It is 5.3. Like this same. Float is nothing but something that has decimal. That's right, that's right. Okay, sorry. Let's leave float now for now. I don't want others to get confused. Leave it, Manor. Leave it. Float is nothing but decimal values. Like, have you ever seen in mathematics 2.3, 3.14? These are called decimal values. In JavaScript or programming world, we call it decimals as floats. We call decimals as floats. Floats are nothing but numbers with decimals. This is a decimal value: 3.14, 2.8, 1.6. These are decimals. Yeah. No, this float is just like one of our friend asked a doubt, so that's why I came it. Yeah. Point numbers, yes. This run option again, I'm saying it's from code runner. So decrement, please explain again. Okay, decrement you want, right? Decrement is nothing but just whatever I set to addition, reverse. A minus 1. A minus a. Decrement means decreasing the value by 1. If a is 6, you're decreasing the value by 1. Decrement. It is just 1. 6 minus 6 minus, sorry. Yeah. 6 minus 1, 5. Like 5 and 5, you'll be getting 5. Minus means decreasing the variable's value by 1. That's it. The same like addition, nothing much difference. Comparison operators. I hope everyone came back. So yeah, comparison operators are nothing but like finding which one is greater, which one is smaller, like that. We all did it in mathematics, and we did it in like very like in school time. Like for example, we'll take two numbers and we'll say which one is greater, which one is shorter. We always do that. So yeah, it's the same way as your comparison operators. I think some of you are still stuck in internet. Yeah, understood, Manohar. Starting will always be like that. Uh, I didn't get it. Yeah, my mother tongue is Telugu. But I do speak Hindi, Tamil, and other languages, Japanese and all. Study material. This study material is good enough than mine. So yeah, come back. Afterwards, we'll see this YouTube thing and all. So yeah, comparison operators. Comparison operators are nothing but we're gonna find the which one is longer, which one is shorter, which is equal to or not, which is not equal, less than or equal, greater than or equal. Same, smaller mathematic things. Some of the examples I'll show it to you. Equal to, yeah. And one more thing that I have to tell you that the outputs of comparison operators are always boolean, in the sense the output will be either true, the output will be either false. That's it. In this true and false only your output will be there. Why, you can ask me. When I say console.log 5, let's take a 6 equal to 6. Instead of yes or no, true or false, anything like this, can you answer me anything? Can you give me any other answer? Can you think of any other answer? I just want to know, like anything other than true or false, anything other than yes or no, anything other than 0 or 1, booleans, anything other related to boolean or not. Can you give me any other answer? Like can you give me a descriptor answer other than true or false, something like that? We can't give, right? All your answers are related to 1 or 0, true, boolean, like this only. So that's why it is either true or false, your outputs. And here the output will be true. Only two possible outcomes in comparison operators. One is true, one is false. If it is true, it will give true. If it is false, it will give false. Now This is equal to means it will check left side operand is equal to the right side operand or not. That is equal to. If one equal to is there, it's not an operator at all. It is assignment operator. It will show invalid left hand side in assignment. Only one equal to will not work. That is assignment operator. If you remember, equal to is comparison operator. So that is done. Next is your triple equal to. Now I'll do a small trick here. Uh, yeah, yeah. Now, is practically speaking, like you and I as friends, this is a number, right? This is a string. This is a string. Again, I'm saying this is letter 6. This is not number 6. In real world, in our real world, is letter 6 and number 6 same? What do you think? What are your ideas on it? Yeah, I have kept quotes on deliberately, Manohar. I just wanted to show you something. So I've used quotes. I've converted this to a string now. No, right? In real world, it is not true. In real world, it is not true. Number 6 is different. When you're writing, letter 6 is different. So to face this problem, the actual output should be false, but I'm getting true. To solve this problem, we have three equal to signs. We have triple equal to. Triple equal to is nothing but triple equal to is called strictly equal to. It is called strictly equal to. If you now run the code, you will be getting false. Strictly equal to is nothing but it will check for data type and then it will check for value. Whether these two things are same data type or not, whether these two things are same value or not. Strictly equal to is much more concise and better than your doubly equal to. Remember. Once again I'm repeating, this is number 6 and this is string 6. This is a letter 6. These two things are not equal in real life, but if I run the code, if I run the code, it says true. It says true because automatically JavaScript is converting this string 6 to a number and then it is checking. But to solve this problem, we can use triple equal to sign. When we use triple equal to, it will check for data type and it will also check for number. So now if I run the code, it will be false. Triple equal to is the best way to compare two things. So that is triple equal to. Now comes not equal to. This is not equal to. Tell me what do you think? This symbol exclamatory and equal to means not equal to. What do you think the output will be? Some said the true. That is, I'm just tricking you. The actual answer would be false. It is false. Why? Because 6 and 6 are true, but you're writing not equal to. You're asking the computer, is 6 not equal to 6? Then the answer should be false. So the output is false. But what about this? What about this scenario? How now it will be true or false? It will be true. It will be true. Why? Because this is 6 and string 6 are not equal, and you're asking the computer also whether it is not equal. So the output will be true. Sorry, it is true. Also, wait. I'm not run it properly. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm using normal not equal to. I'm using normal not equal to. So still it will be false. Yeah, sorry. My mistake. I should have written double equal to sign. Yeah. Just got confused there. So yeah, now tell me whether it is true or false. I'm using strictly not equal. Strictly not equal. Now what's the output? Strictly not equal. Yeah, strictly not equal, the output will be true. Yeah, it is true. Why? Because 6 and string 6 are strictly not equal, so the output is true. And you are also asking strictly not equal. This symbol is called strictly not equal. Exclamatory mark equal to is called strictly not equal. And this one, I made a small mistake. Can anyone tell me why it is false? The output is false. Can you tell me why it is false? No, there is Deepika, there is no not equal three signs. It is not there. You'll get an error for that because of string. Yeah, this six and this six. Even though this no, even though this is a string, but it changes this str to a number. It changes this str to a number, so it becomes equal. But you are saying not equal, so it becomes false. Yeah. Oh my god, what I did. So yeah, these two things are equal, but you are saying not equal to, so your output will be false. So that is this thing. And these four are your same things: greater than or equal to, less than or equal to. Quickly answer me these things. 2 greater than 5. What's the output? False, which is right. No need to check also. It is false. Now what will be the output? True. Now what will be the output? Yeah, false is right answer, because 2 less than 2 is false. Because now what do you think will be the output? Now, yeah, it is true. Now it is also true. That is right. So yeah, we got all the assignment operators. These are nothing but your assignment operator. These are just a code that I have used for explaining you. Next comes your logical operators. Logical operators again is a bit tricky one. Here the output of comparison operators are what I told, like what I said, what the comparison operators output will be. Yeah, 6 is number, and this inverted 6 is string. Yes, Samit, you're right. What I said for comparison operators, it is boolean. For comparison operators, the output will always be boolean, true or false. Now, this logical operators work on top of this comparison operators. How? I'll show it to you. Let's take logical operators are only 3 operators. One is and, or, and not. Only 3. Only 3. So simple. I'll make it simple for you. Okay. Let's talk about logical and. Logical and operator will only give you true if the left side and the right side of the operator are true. If the left side value and the right side value of the operator are true, then only your final output will be true. If any one of the values left side or right side is false, then your final output will be false. Your final output will be false. For example, if I change it to false, still the output will be false. Second output will be false. Even if I make it true, still the second operator will be false. False. Now I will give you a small question. Answer it. Instead of this true, I will write 2 greater than 7. Instead of this true, I will write 8 greater than 1. So 8 greater than 1. Yeah. What will be this output? What will be this output? I'm receiving a lot of false, and false is actually right. Why? Because, sir, it logical. Yeah, the here and is a logical operator. I will tell you. I'll explain you why also. What is 2? What is 2 greater than 7? True or false? What is 2 greater than 7? Anyone? False. And what is 8 greater than 1? True. For AND operator, what I have said, if left side value or right side value, if any of the value is false, then your final output becomes false. If you run the code now, it is false. But what if I switch it this, like if I switch it to like this, then what will be the output? What will be my final output? Now true is right answer. Why? Because 2 greater than 7 is true. Sorry, 2 less than 7 is true. And 8 greater than 1 is also true. If you run the code, it is true. That's it. That is how AND operator works. It will check for the left side, if the check for the right side. If the both are true, the final output is true. Now let's take OR. Let's take OR. What is this OR? Sorry, this is the word. What is this OR? OR is a bit different. If any one of the left side value, if any one of the left side value, or if any one of the right side value is true, if any one of the left side value or if any one of the right side value is true, then your final output becomes true. Anyone, if anyone is true, everything becomes true. And the same way, if both are true, it is still true. If both are false, it is still false. So what you have to understand is, I didn't understand all three logical. Still, I have not explained all three. So yeah, what you have to try to understand is, when you're working with OR operator, it will check for the left side, it will check for the right side. If any one of the if any one of the value is true, then your final output becomes true. See here, right side true is there, this is true. Both side true is there, true. Left hand side no true, right hand side is also there is no true. So entire become false. Now let's play a thing again. Let's play like an activity again. Console.log. Let's say, or else let's take previous examples. Or what's the output? It is true. Why? Because 2 greater than 7 false, or 8 greater than 1 true. So when true is there, so the entire output becomes true. Now what's the final output? What's the final output? False. It is false. Why? Because 2 greater than 7 is false, 8 less than 1 is also false. Both the things are false. The total output I'm asking. Yeah, false. So I think no need to explain you, but still I'll give it to 2 greater than 7 false, or false. So final output is false. So we have covered AND operator, we have covered OR operator. Now it is NOT operator. This NOT operator is very simple. Console.log. Not of true. Not of true is nothing but, think it like a switch, a fan switch or a light switch. If the switch is on, off it. If the switch is off, on it. Not of true means false. Just flip it. That's it. Opposite. What is not of true? False. Console.log. What is not of false? True. Just opposites. Not of true is false. Not of false is true. Just opposite thing. Now tell me the outputs of 6 less than 9. What will be my final output? I'm asking final output. Yep, it is false. It is false. Why? Because 6 less than 9 is a true and not of true is false. If I do the same thing now, what will be the output? Yeah, it is true. This will be true. Please use the logical with question also. Where will you? This is where you will be using it. Like there will be actual questions asking you like this, like what I have asked you previously, the examples which I have given, and you answered it in the chat. These are the exact questions you will be getting it in your what we say interviews and all. They'll simply ask you like this: what is not of 6 greater than 9? What is not of 5 less than 2? You should be able to answer them the same way how I've asked you. Those are the questions. Those are the actual questions. Mm, So before explaining bitwise, yeah, till here, if anyone have any doubt, you can ask me. Till this moment, if anyone have any doubt, you can ask me. Bitwise, should I explain now or shall I explain later? Mm, if you know binary, I can explain bitwise. Otherwise, yeah, I'll think about this. Yeah, if you have any doubts still here, you can put it in Q&A. I will answer them. Dinesh, yeah, you use browser, Dinesh, for now. We will check this thing. Yeah, in both are strings only are now. In both are strings. Like double quotes or single quotes, both are strings. 2 less than or equal to 2, 2 greater than or equal to not understand. It's simple, Hari. 2 less than or equal to 2 is nothing but it will check whether 2 is less than 2 or 2 equal to 2. Whether 2 is less than 2 or not, or 2 equal to 2 or not. 2 is equal to 2, right? So it is true. It is true. It has to be either less than or it has to be either equal to. That is what it represents. You can also write like this. It has to be either greater or it has to be either equal. So 2 is equal to 2. That's why we have got true. What if conditions consist of both or and answer? Okay. Yeah, it is possible to do. Then you have to think, like for example, mm, 2 greater than 4 and 8 greater than 6. This is one thing. Okay? And your or, as you asked me, then again you can say 5 greater than 7. Yeah, this kind of things are possible. And these things are easy to solve, like how the method I have explained it to you. Can anyone tell me what the final output will be for this one? Can anyone? I'll look at the brackets carefully. This is one thing. This is one thing. Look at the brackets carefully and then do answer. We will debug it. Like we will see it. Like you're saying false. That's actually right. 2 greater than 4 is false. And or end. 8 greater than 6 is true. But since we are using AND operator, left side is false, so entire left side part becomes false. Now or 5 greater than 7, which is false. So false or false, the total output is false. The simple way, like this way you will be doing it. I didn't understand the first two of logical operators, sir. It is simple. And if the left side or the right side, if any one of the left side part or right side part is false, then your entire output becomes false for AND operator. For OR operator, if the left side part or the right side part is true, then your entire output becomes true. Simple. You have to just check for the left side and the right side part. If any one is false, for logical AND it is false. If anyone is true, for logical OR it is true. Once to check this material, it is easy only, you'll get it. Once check this thing, it is easy only. If still you have not understood the rest, let me know. I'll help you better. In this console, try out this activity too. In this third one, Third one I have not explained yet. This XOR. Except this third one, you can answer 1, 2, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 4, and 5. You yourself think it in your heart and you check the answers. You yourself think the answers in your heart and just check the answers. Just cross check. Like when adding two numbers, the result is always negative. We'll just check it. -5 plus my wait, no, not this bracket, -6. So you already know the value of first one. I have added two negative numbers. The result is always negative. So you know whether it is true or false now. I have just shown it to you right now. And the AND operator returns true if both the operands are true. That is universal truth. If left side true and right side true, obviously it will return true. XOR, I'll tell you based on the poll. Modulus returns the coefficient of the divisor of two numbers. Is it the coefficient or is it the remainder? Think and answer fourth one. Is it the coefficient it returns or is it the remainder that it returns? So remainder. The NOT operator returns true if the operand is false. That means it is switching it. You would think if it is true or false, fifth one. So that is your activity 1. Oh my god. So that's about the activity. Just check your answers. Yeah, fifth is true. It has to be. Next is your string operators. String operators are a bit easy. String operators are nothing, but you always Q&A. There's no. In learning material, there is summary interview and all. I'll tell you about it, Manohar. I'll tell you about it at the end. So yeah, string operators. In yesterday's class, you were all were asking, sir, how you have attached two things together? Sir, what is this concatenation you are talking about? So concatenation is nothing but adding two strings. You can add two strings in JavaScript. For example, your string 1 is hello, your string 2 is world, and if you want to combine them, like hello world in a single thing, then you can write hello plus world. You can get hello world. If I run the code, why it is not coming? Oh, sorry. Yeah, hello world. The same thing. I'll do it in my way. Let a equal to maybe like 5. Let b equal to. Think and answer this. I'm just trying to trick you. Console.log a plus b. What is the output? What is the output? Yeah, I expected some of you to give me 11. We'll just run it. We'll just run it and we'll see then. It is 56. Why not 11? And are we adding here or we are doing concatenation here? Anything? And anyone can tell me, like, are we adding at this moment or we are doing concatenation? Yeah, we are doing concatenation and both are strings. Both are strings. In yesterday's class, I told you, if you're trying to add anything with a string, the output will always become a string. Even if it is a number, it will be converted to a string. So here we are not doing addition. Here we are not doing our mathematical addition. Instead, we are doing concatenation. We are doing concatenation. Concatenation is just like addition, but happens in between two strings. So that is the point. Deepika, what you didn't know, I didn't get it, but yeah. This is for just a space, that thing we kept, right? That is for space, just a space between 5 and 6. Now if I do this, there will be a small space between 5 and 6. That is for giving one space gap, that thing. This is for string. Double quotes or single quotes, both are for strings. So yeah, that is the thing of concatenation. Concatenation is used just like your plus operator, but instead of doing actual addition, it will just combine two things. It's just like adding rubbing Fevikwik and just combining like this. That's it. That is your string operators. And you also have some other JavaScript operators, like you have this is called ternary operator, which is a very nice one. I used to use it sometimes. Ternary operator is nothing but it looks something like this. It looks something like this, or else wait. Let I'll write it on my own. Age equal to 18. Okay. Age question mark. Uh, you can vote. You cannot vote. Console.log. Did you understood what I'm doing here? Anyone? Can you take a sorry. Uh, age greater than 18. And my age is, let's say, I'm 16. Can anyone tell me what I'm doing here? Like, can you guess at least what I'm doing here? I'm doing a small thing here. Like, from this, what you understood and what it's to checking condition additional operator. So yeah, practically what I'm doing here is I am checking if age is greater than 18 or not. If the age is greater than 18 is true, then this will be printed out. You can vote will be printed out. If age greater than 18 returns false, then you cannot vote will be printed out. Simple. If it is true, the first value will be printed out. If it is false, this value will be printed out. Now if I run the code, you cannot vote. Why I cannot vote? Because I'm 16. I'm lesser than 18. But now if I enter my age and if I run it, it says you can vote. Because this is true now. This question mark and this what we call it colon, this question mark and this colon combinedly we call it ternary operator. We call it ternary operator. Ternary operator is nothing but a question mark and a colon. Question mark will check for the condition. Colon will separate the true statement and the false statement. That's it. That is nothing but your ternary operator. Ternary operator. Yeah, that's exactly right, Pransh. Yeah, like if else, just like your if else. Next is your delete. Delete is something in JavaScript that just deletes the object, like delete age. That's it. If I want to write console.log age, it's not deleting this variable. If I cannot show you object now. Okay, but later on I'll be explaining you something called objects. Not this is called a variable. I thought this can I can show you by this example, but it doesn't happen. Later on in the coming classes, I will show you something called objects. In the objects, then I will show you how to delete object. When you write delete, the object will be deleted. That object will be deleted. That is called your delete. You will be seeing again in the coming class, so no worries. Type of, you already know type of. You already know what is type of. Type of is nothing but getting the data type. Yeah, it is a number. Type of will give you the type of that what we say variable. Void in also in the coming classes only I can teach you with objects and the functions. I can teach you that. Instance of is also the same thing. Delete void in an instance of I'll be gonna teaching you in the coming classes, not today. But because for teaching you them, I need to explain you some other things. I need to teach you few other things like objects and all. So in the coming classes, I'm gonna take that. This is type of. In the examples and activities also, you will not be finding delete void in an instance of bitwise operators. Also the same thing. But let me just check the post.